All right, I'm here. Okay, guys, I'm going live. I'm going live, chat. I've gone live. Just an alarm. All right, let me check chat. 1 second, chat. I'm checking you guys out. Oh, hey, Yanor. Oh, Nerdcat! Nerdcat, how you doing, dude? I want my country back. Listen up, before I start this game, I want my country back! Why are we bombing Iran? Ah! Why? By the way, Nerdcat is, I don't want to, like, dox him, but he lives in Iraq right now, and I was talking to him on Discord, and, you know, fuck, man, lives in Al Basra, apparently, or something. I'm not trying to dox you, by the way. What was that? I was saying I want my country back! God, I want Donald Trump gone. I want him to fucking leave. I want him deported to Greenland and, like, having to live out in an igloo. I want him gone. That guy's such a fucking dumbass. I know you're doing fine. I know. Thank God you guys have so many Patriot missile defense systems. It's fucking hilarious, but it's true. It's basically our fault. God, we bombed you. Nerdcat, we bombed you guys first, and then we bombed Iran. Oh my God. And look, I know the Iranians are messed up, but like, and not the people, but the government, but like, oh my God. I'm so fucking mad. I'm so mad, man. I did not vote for this. I didn't even vote last election. I should have. I was 18. I just turned 18, like 18 or 19, and I was just like, I didn't feel like it. I didn't think this would happen. Fucking Donald Trump, man. I fucking hate him so much. God, I hate him so much. He's such a fucking asshole. It's such a dangerous piece of shit. Fucking Mossad has taken over our country. Freaking Erica Kirk just got like a position in government apparently, and she's literally a Mossad agent. I swear to God. We're getting bombed either way. No, you don't have to be bombed. I love you. I don't want you to be bombed. Why the fuck what is wrong with my government? I swear to God, dude. It's just I can't believe this. I don't know, man. Oh, man. It's just so upsetting. I'm sorry. Let me check out. I mean, even if Trump died, wouldn't they get an even dumber? No. Listen. You don't understand. We would not get a dumber president. Dude, this is like the worst president we've had in like a century. That dude, he's so bad. He is that bad. No, if he died, the presidential IQ would go up 50 points. You don't understand. The president we would get after Trump would be so much better. You don't get it, man. It would be so much fucking better. This is such America last, dude. He's an Israeli fucking plant. I swear. I'm so mad. I'm so fucking mad. I am so infuriated as an American that this is happening, and it pisses me off. I am an American. I love my fucking country, but right now, dude, I'm hoping the people of the world, we exported to you guys the idea, the principles that made our country great. And let me say this right now. I'm hoping that the people of the world stand up to Trump and fucking tell him to screw off, because what he is doing is wrong. He is wrong. And let me say this right now, I respect the people in our country and the world who are standing up to him and saying no more. Because it's just wrong. This is not what the United States was built off of. This is not what it's built for. It's not what our country ought to be doing. He's a fucking piece of shit. God, I hate Trump so much. And let me say this right now. I want to let everyone know this. If anyone ever comes across this video, the problem is not the United States people necessarily. It really isn't. I love my fellow Americans. No, the problem is they were lied to. They were tricked. The problem is Trump. It's his cronies. It's people like him. He is the problem. They are fucking pieces of shit. He is the problem. That is the issue. And now I'm going to play the game. This game is not suitable for children. Where's the cat stream? Okay, I'm starting it, okay? I'm sorry. Please take care of yourself. Okay. I'll take care of myself. I hope I do. Oh. Is it working? Wait, is the stream working? Okay, I think it's working. Is it working? Do you hear that rain? Do you hear the rain ASMR? Look at that cat. This is such an adorable little guy. Look at this little dude. This has some nice eyes. This art is beautiful. Let's check this out. You find a cat on your day off. From there, you decide what happens next, or do you? Man, I need to learn how to draw so I can, like, especially in digital art. I have a pad. I've been effing up my PC lately, downloading everything I could download. Nerdcat, I'm so sad. I'm sorry, dude. This shouldn't be happening to your country, man. There are Americans that are so fucking pissed off about this. You know, people in all these countries should not hate each other, and I don't want them to hate us. I want people to be able to distinguish from the American population and Donald Trump, because there are so many Americans right now that are so fucking either the only people who support his bullshit are idiots. They're so stupid. They're retarded. It's retarded people. Downloading everything I could download. Smart, dude. Hey, listen up. That's really smart. You know why? Because the internet in Iraq is probably not the best. You know what? Let me start the game. Okay. You're not having a great day, as usual. Oh, damn. Talk about a doomer. I'm sick and tired of this cynicism. Shut up. Stop being a cynic. Be a hopeful person. Have hopium. I'm a hopeful person. I know my country can do this. We've dealt with worse before. I know my country can beat Donald Trump, and we can take back our country. I know we can. We've dealt with worse, you know. Teddy Roosevelt. We've had great presidents. Our country is great, and this fucking dumbass in charge, fuck him. I hate him. I want him to fucking die. That's a terrible thing to say, but you know. It's good only at dawn. Oh, great. It's the first time in a while that you've felt like going out. But in the middle of your walk, it starts to rain. Typical, but maybe this is just a sign that you should have stayed home today. This guy's such a fucking doomer. Yeah, you can always try again tomorrow, right? You turn her head home when... Oh my god. Huh? What was that? Is that a cat? It's like 9 p.m. now. 9 fucking p.m.? God damn. Jeez Louise. Iraq's got a wacky time zone compared to the United States. Oh my god. There are only a few people around on the street. Makes sense. Do the increase of missing persons around recently? That's not good. Well, that and the weather. But none of them react to the sound at all. Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a dark, dingy alleyway. Kid! Nerdcat, I can already tell you love kitties, little cats. Do you like dogs, Nerdcat? You're an Iraqi, right? I don't know if you're a Muslim or not, but don't Muslims not like dogs because they're haram if they like their mouth gets on you, like their saliva? You timidly enter the alley and walk forward. The ground dampened by the rain makes your steps sound louder and more confident than you actually feel. Meow! Oh my god, it's a cat. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the cold, dim light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Look at him! It's the kitty! It's the cat! I like dogs, but not as much. I got you. I have a cat. He is a positively adorable little dude. Huh, I guess that should have been obvious. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. Aww. Aww. Yo. So cute. Ah, my doomer self has gone away. This cat is too cute. You know, one thing I miss about Disney was that their movies had lessons they would teach people. I feel like nowadays a lot of the basic principles of new movies don't really stack up the same way. Not all of them. Some of them do, but not all of them. Like, for example, I don't know if you ever remember this, the Fox movie. It was The Fox and the Hound. There it is, Fox and the Hound, which actually may have been DreamWorks, not Disney. But one of the things I loved about Fox and the Hound was that it was such a beautiful film about friendship, differences, prejudice, and also overall just like what it means to love somebody. you know, and to stop vengeance. It's like, I don't know. I really love my country because we have those kinds of films and we have that kind of culture. But it's like right now, I'm just so mad. You know, I just wish more people, including myself, and I need to get involved in this now. I think it's time I really start to reinvigorate myself and reinvest myself in making good media because I think my country needs it. I think the world needs more of it in general. And I'm just so mad. I'm just so upset about what's going on. And I really feel powerless. But I know I can be powerful. And I think that's what matters. And I need to be because the people of the world need us to step up. You know, this is really hurting people. You know, it's hurting so many people. And Donald Trump, it's just like, regardless of whether or not this was even the right decision to make somewhat, I do not like this. You know, I have friends around the world. You know, this is the United States. Of course I do. And I feel bad for them. You know, they don't deserve to have to be afraid like this. And we're supposed to be helping you guys out, you know? I don't know what that Russian guy just said, Pichuk. I like dogs, but not as much. They're dirty no matter how much you clean them. You can only adopt one as a protective pet. Interesting. Oh, is that like a legal thing in Iraq? Disney forgot everything that made them good in the first place. I know! They had such good movies, too. You know, Zootopia 2 was pretty good. It could have been better, though. I feel like their animation is still great. Let me say this right now. I want my country back. I want these companies to actually hire people. I want them to dude, we need new countries. I mean, not countries, new companies and shit. It's just, I don't know, man. It's just checking something out. Sorry. Let me check the chat again. Afraid? Afraid. What did P-Joke say? Oh, yeah. It's like everyone's looking at the United States right now and they're seeing the craziness with Iran. And it's like, you know, I know the Iranian government is messed up. I know. We all know, right? You know, the regime is really messed up. And by the way, you know, I'm really proud of the Iraqi people lately. You guys have fucking stepped up so much. Like, it's just crazy, you know? I mean, I never knew the Iraqi... Like, everyone called you guys a failed state, and I know there's issues, but, like, I really hope you guys get better. I don't know. I'm so pissed off at my own country for our mistakes. And we shouldn't be making these blunders. We shouldn't be. It's such a big fucking deal. And it's so infuriating. And... you know, I see these other countries in Europe, for example, and I see their people, and their people have no idea. They have their priorities completely out of whack over what to criticize and what not to criticize. Like, I respect Spain, for example, and shit, but I feel like Spain, even they are not perfect. I mean, hell, I'm Puerto Rican, so I certainly don't exactly like them in the way they teach their history, from what I've heard. It's pretty upsetting to me because, you know, I don't really like that, but whatever. And it definitely knows it. Okay, back to the story, sorry. So cute, and it definitely knows it. It's just, I don't know. You've never had much of an opinion one way or another about cats before. But if they're all like this one, it's a shock they haven't already found a way to rule the world. I mean, hey, man, listen. I think cats do rule the world. I mean, look at this guy. Have you seen that man? You know, my cat's fat as hell. I'm like his slave, dude. I treat him so goddamn well. You don't think you'd mind bowing down to a feline overlord. Look around the alley with a small frown. Who leaves cats in cardboard boxes these days anyway? Wouldn't they just jump out and leave the box eventually? The cat doesn't answer you. Maybe not. Obviously. It also doesn't do as you suggest and leave the box. It's just looking at you. Aww. As if waiting for you to make the next move. Do not take cat home. Should I take the cat back? Should I take the cat home? Should I do it, nerd cat? Nerd. Should I take him? Should I not take him? Do you think I should just leave him in the box? Is that what has to happen? Do I have to teach him a lesson that the world is cruel? Or should I take him home and teach him that maybe there can be more? What should I do, Nerd Cat? Duh. What do you mean, duh? Duh what? What should I do? It's not a response. Don't say duh. What kind of... Adopt it. Okay, I'll do it then. I'll take him home. You know what? Take care of it. Love. Love it. You reach in the box and pick the cat up, holding it out in front of you. Why not? Oh, he's so cute. You're all alone, and well, I'm kind of in the same boat myself, so you bring the cat close. You didn't realize it was shivering until just then, but it slowly breathes easier as it presses into your chest. Why not stick together, right? At least for a little while. Oh, he's so cute. You'd think a little while will probably be more like a day. You'll be responsible and take it to a shelter tomorrow, but for now, let's get you out of the rain, okay? You stop by a small local pet store for some cat food, then head back home. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. One you living alone in it. So, okay. So it feels weird having another living being inside it after so long, even if it is just a cat. Okay, this is a theme. Okay. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you watch for a moment as it curiously explores the new environment. Leaving the feline to its own devices, you set about making the both of you some dinner. Shit, okay. Exit the game. I don't want to know why you should not take the cat. I don't know. I don't know. You take out the can of cat food and open it with the tab on top. No, I mean, it's just we're going to see. We're going to see what's the cat like. The cat might be okay. Might be us who's the problem. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call a cat over you. Well, wait a second. Let me lower the volume a teeny bit. 1 second. That's better. You put some cat food on a saucer and click your tongue to call the cat over to you. It perks up at your beckoning and rushes over. It looks at the plate of food. Oh, I should have linked this game. I just realized I didn't. Fuck. And completely ignores it. Not hungry, I guess. Oh. You try not to let it annoy you. The cat doesn't understand the concept of money to appreciate that you spent your hard-earned cash on it. It's just a cat after all. I'll just leave it here if you get hungry later, okay? The cat rubs its body against your legs with a purr. Aww. You smile. That's enough of a thanks for you. It follows you into the kitchen as you start on your own dinner. What up, cat? Hey, what up, cat? Good question. Epic Burr. I'll be honest with you. It's pretty crazy, you know? What up, cat? Epic Burr, do you live in the United States? You live in the U.S. as well, right? You decide that you have enough ingredients for a sandwich. The music is just a calmer version of a Hotline Miami OST, really? Bread toasted. Mayo and mustard spread. Turkey and cheese and lettuce perfectly placed. Tomato You wince as you cut your finger on the knife while slicing a tomato. Oh no. Stupid. For real. You feel a little embarrassed for such a blunder and sigh. Tossing the knife onto the cutting board. You're about to head to the bathroom for a bandage when the cat hops up onto the counter. It sniffs at the knife and meows almost pointedly at you. Don't worry, I'm alright. It was just an... You watch as the cat starts to lick lightly but enthusiastically at the blood on the knife. Ugh! At your blood. You're so shocked that by the time you come to your senses, the knife has been completely licked clean. What? The cat sits back and staring at you. I don't know how I feel about this. Okay. Stupid indeed. Like, just like RCB. Wow, that's wrong, Nerdcat. Whoa, okay. I know, right? RCB, that's pretty messed up, man. That's really wrong. What's with the name calling? I know, right? This is pretty messed up. Holy shit. This is craziness. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to fuck. Okay, return. My bad. You feel a little uneasy. Sure, cats are meat-eating predators, but that was a little weird, right? Sure, you're no cat expert, but that was definitely not something an ordinary cat would do. Yeah, I think I agree. That's a bit of an odd thing. That's like a Dracula cat. Ultra Kill reference? I don't know. Right? Meow. Well, regardless. You're not about to abandon a cat in need while it's still raining outside. Not after all your efforts. You were going to take it to the shelter tomorrow anyway. What's one night of awkwardness? Weird or not. It's just a cat. You have not played this game in half a year? Damn. It's just a cat. I didn't even know this game came out half a year ago. The rest of the evening, unfortunately, goes downhill from there. Uh-oh. Even after covering up your fingers cut with a bandage, the cat keeps trying to look at the wound. While you're eating your sandwich, while you're cleaning up the kitchen, while trying to watch TV. You gently push it away every time, but you're starting to get worried at the strange behavior. What if it's got a taste for blood and thinks you're food now? You're not sure what you'll do if it starts to get more aggressive. That's not good. Rabies? You keep thinking about the cat food sitting in the corner. Untouched. Meow. Meow. Whoa. Ugh, come on, enough already. You shove it away a little more forcefully, this time out of annoyance. You feel bad immediately, but before you can do anything, the cat meows sharply at you and dashes off around the corner into the hall. You sigh deeply. At this point, you're just worried that it's going to take a bite out of you in your sleep. Maybe a vet will have an idea on how to calm it down. You can only hope. You have many other options left other than tossing the cat out in the rain. After finding the number of a local vet, you pick up your landline and... Oh, bro. Come on, man. This cat, I swear, bro. This better not end badly. But you're still bad. Wait, this game or Terraria? This game. Oh, okay, my bad. Oh, it's older than a year. There's like a visual novel boss fight at the end. There's a why would you spoil that, first of all? Second of all, there's a boss fight at the end? Pretty cool, right? Yeah, that's pretty cool. The lights just went out. Yo, the cat's about to freaking kill me. Great, just great. Rain must have knocked out the power. You check your cell phone and you find that it's out of batteries. Oh, no. You must have forgotten to charge it before leaving out earlier. The outing had been so spur of the moment that it had no doubt messed with your usual routine. You grab a flashlight and turn it on. Oh, fuck this. It's quiet. It's too quiet. Did the rain stop? But then, why did the power go out? You look outside. The sky is pitch black. What time is it? You turn to check the clock. Oh, no. The cat sits on top of your digital clock staring at you. Oh, no. It says kill and help. Oh, no. My bad for spoiler. Thanks for spoiling the surprise, RCB. Listen, the game's just pretty cool. Thinking now, you realize the clock shouldn't be working at all with the power outage, but the numbers are lit up and going completely haywire. The cat stares at you. It's completely still. You'd think it was a statue if you didn't know any better. It's not giving off any indication that it's alive. It's not blinking, it's not even breathing, but its eyes. This isn't normal. You're afraid. You want to run, but you're afraid of letting the cat out of your sight. You consider tossing the cat out after all. No, but as soon as the thought enters your head, you feel a sharp urge to vomit. Those eyes, its eyes hold you still. Even with your flashlight trained on it. Its pupils are large, round, inky pits. The flashlight flickers. Oh shit. The cat is gone. Fear immediately grips your mind. The silence punctuated with the rapid pumping blood in your heart. And I have bad internet. LRCB. It's not creepy at all. Cutie. What? The silent punctuated with the rapid pumping of blood in your heart is overwritten as your ears slowly start to pick up the sound of static all around you. How's the clock working with no power? You don't know why such a question matters at the moment, but you feel as if having the answer will make sense out of everything that's happening. That order will be restored, but no answer comes to mind. You back away from the clock and feel as if the air... Hey, RCB's been a member for 15 months? Dude, that's like $15. That's crazy. And feel as if the air itself closed tightly and abruptly in response. Oh, dear. What the heck? Oh, someone texted me on Discord or something. I don't know. Sorry. I'm back. Epic Burr, what? Nerdcat, I swear. Like a predator prepared to pounce, but waiting for your next move, but you're afraid to move. You're afraid to even take a breath. Shit, okay, but you can't stay still forever, right? Whatever is watching you, you can already feel its impatience. Oh, Sonora, why didn't you play My Furry Addicted? Alright, listen, man. We'll play that next time. Either that or we're playing Undertale Yellow or something. I don't know. Listen, man, I'll think about it. It's too eager. You don't know how you know this, but you can sense it as clearly as if it had whispered. Fuck this shit, bro. I don't want to deal with this right into your ear. I don't want to fucking deal with this right into your soul. I do not like this. It won't let you wait it out. Not that you could, even if it did. Can't believe Cat is reading chat regularly. That's because it's not full screen. I need to get another monitor. I need to use another monitor so I can play two things at once. You have to run. With this thought, a sudden primal instinct awakens within you. I know, right? Shut up. Making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement. By the way, thank you so much, Epic Burr, for the dono. It's very kind of you. Thank you very much. I'm planning on making another channel, by the way, where I'll be making like funnier videos that are like long form and stuff. Making you tear yourself into a hasty burst of movement. Of action. But you're still weak from the fierce grip on your mind. Shit's a miracle. Shut up. Your legs tangle together under you in your haste and you fall to the ground. Ow! Oh, damn! Dude, this guy's having a terrible day. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles on down the length of your foot, pooling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor as if it had been kicked. One second. Hmm. Okay, interesting. Sorry. Good, keep it that way. I forgot about it. Wait, what? Wait, so Nerdcat, yeah, us, it not happening? What do you mean? Sona? What Sona? Good, keep it that way. What? Oh, so you say you don't have a persona, but you constantly remind me. What is happening right now? Persona? Ew. Your legs tangled together under you in your haste and you fall to the ground. Ouch, this is a terrible day for this guy. A sharp pain explodes in the center of your foot. At first, you think you've broken your ankle, but something warm and wet trickles down the length of your foot, pooling underneath it. You hear the sound of metal scraping on tiles after skidding across the floor as if it had been kicked. Dude, this cat is Rambo. Oh, shit. Winded from your fall, you look up in a daze and see the object glinting and a strange light coming in from the outside. The light pouring in from your now open front door? Thoughts of how, when, who, what in regards to your inexplicably open door screech to a halt. As your brain finally identifies the metallic object you've been staring at. Oh my god. It's your kitchen knife. Ew. And still tinted red from your earlier blunder. But that's not right. Ugh. Wasn't it completely licked clean by the... Oh, that's my blood. You gulp dryly at the pain in your foot. You barely have time to wonder how the knife ended up on your living room floor to be stepped on, instead of resting on your cutting board in the kitchen where you'd left it. Uh-oh. When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife. You secretly like the idea, don't you? What the hell? Nerdcat, what the fuck are y'all talking about? I don't even own one. Bro just said ew to a persona. My exact thoughts, too. I swear, RCB, you are so suspicious right now. When you spy something in the darkness just beyond the knife. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like those eyes. It spies right back at you. A pair of glowing golden eyes come forward as the cat emerges from the shadows in the light of your doorway. It pads lightly over to the knife as if skipping into light. No. Oh, that's so yucky. And bends down to lap at the blood dripping from the blade. Ah, your senses slowly begin to overwhelm you. The chill of the air as it starts to suffocate you under its weight. Oh, God, that's a lot of blood. Cat's still in the intro, I think. The sound of your shaky breath discordant against the stack, now piercing your skull. The dryness on your tongue spreading to your throat. The incomprehensible sight of the stray you've taken in, licking away at your kitchen knife, once again completely clean. The scent of blood from the fresh wound on your foot. Blood. Uh-oh. Golden eyes slide up to you as if in response to your sudden realization. Blood. You're hurt. Your foot is bleeding. You're bleeding. You're bleeding. The cat barely moves, shoulders twitching as if just considering the act of pouncing forward. But you're already on your feet and out of the door. You run, or rather limp, down the empty street. The sky is black and bleeding red, but there's a strange light emitting from nowhere that casts everything else in white. The houses, the trees, the road, even you. Everything except your blood. You can just barely glimpse the bloody imprints your injured foot leaves in your wake with every impact it makes with the ground. It hurts. It hurts. But you can't stop. You don't stop. Not when the shadows grow around you. Not when you feel the gaze of eyes all over you. Not when the road ahead of you is darkened by a long shadow of something behind you. Even then, you don't stop running, because if that's the cat right there ahead of you, then what in the world is behind you? What should I do, guys? Should I keep running or should I look behind me? What should I do, chat? RCB, Nerdcat. Oh, look behind me. Yeah, ignore my message. I didn't ignore your message. Also, I hate that my messages are always delayed behind, I guess. Oh, are they delayed? Okay, I'm looking behind me. Screw it. You told me to do it. Huh. Interesting. How very, very interesting. Ending 0 begins. What? Oh, I gotta skip this now. No, I gotta. Look at this adorable little guy. Wait. I just realized something changed. Wait. I was gonna skip it because I thought I didn't save and that was the ending. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you've felt like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. Wait. Okay, this is different. The weather is absolutely perfect today. Okay, this is very different. That's a good sign, right? Maybe York is finally starting to turn around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go, what you could do. Maybe even who you could meet. You're so deep in thought that you almost miss it. Huh? What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a lonely entryway. A lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward, the loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softening your steps. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. At the end of the alley, in a big cardboard box, is a cat. Huh, guess that should have been obvious. Meow. The nerd cat's little emoji. It's an interesting looking cat. Its pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of its black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks up at you. So, you look so familiar. Oh, that's crazy. Right? Okay, keep meowing. Then again, it is a cat. Not many different ways for a standard black cat to look, after all. That's true, but I'm a little concerned. This one sure is a cutie, though. Yes, sir. Just look. Look at this little guy. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you or for getting this close like other stray cats have in the past. It's just sitting there patiently, waiting for you to do something. Taking the cat home. Well, why not? Right. He's so cute. You barely reach out your arms before the cat eagerly leaps into them and climbs onto your shoulders. Aww. It butts its head into your temple, nuzzling against it. You can't help but smile at the cat's enthusiasm. Let's get you out of here, okay? Yeah. On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food. But that would be a waste of time. Wait, what? Oh. You shrug at the odd feeling and move on. That's so odd. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. One you living alone in it. Well, once anyways. So it feels weird having another living being inside of it after so long. Even if it is just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the new environment. But it simply sits and looks up at you expectantly. Like what? Pet the cat? It's not everybody have access to a cute fluffy animal. What else is there to do but pet it to your heart's content? You sit on the floor in your living room and click your tongue to call a cat over. Aww, he's so adorable. Cat dashes over to you, immediately climbing into your lap. Poor thing, you just want some attention, don't you? Alright. You carefully put the cat, a rub behind an ear, a scratch under the chin, a smooth sweep along the back. Aww, good. Yeah, you have the worst internet in the world right now. And it's probably over 10 megabits Noir is probably playing as Subaru. Subaru? What? Dude, what is Subaru? Good. You keep petting the cat in your lap, enjoying this bonding time together. But the cat starts to get restless after a while. Let's do something else. Meow. Poor thing was probably bored stiff sitting in that old box all day. Just watching crowds of people walking by them. Ignoring them. You can't just leave them alone as soon as you're home. A little interspecies socializing won't kill you, right? Oh, you just want some attention, don't you? You want to play, huh? Okay, okay then. What to play, though? Let's play with the cat. If every movie and cartoon involving cats that you've watched in childhood is to be believed, then you can deduce with almost absolute certainty that cats frickin' love yarn. Probably. You unearth some from an old box in the hallway closet that's filled with knickknacks from various abandoned hobbies. You consider just handing the ball of bright red yarn over to this cat and supervising from the side. But that would defeat the idea of playing together, wouldn't it? You cut off a decent length of string from the ball of yarn and go back to the living room. The cat is resting on the floor. It's not asleep, but when it looks up as you enter the living room, you feel like you could doze off right then and there. You'll fix that. You smirk a little, confident with your surprise. And let the piece of yarn dangle just above the floor, pinched between your thumb and index finger. The sudden shift in the cat's demeanor makes your heart start to beat a little faster. Its posture has barely changed at all. Just a subtle shift of the head and ears. A slight tension in the shoulders. A sharpness in the gaze that locks onto the yarn dangling an inch above the floor. The cat could still pass as being almost relaxed, calm. And yet the air is thick with its eagerness to lunge forward, waiting for the right moment to strike. You feel like you've just witnessed the awakening of the perfect predator. You're almost afraid of what will happen once you make the first move. But it will be you who makes the first move. You take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. Noir is probably playing a Subaru, the stairs guy. Who's the stairs guy? Oh, okay, back to normal now. It's 50 megabits, huh? I'm at 30 and the stream ain't loading. What? And... meow. Yoink. The cat had lunged the instant you wiggled the yarn, but you're faster. It completely misses as you flick your wrist, making the yarn recoil out of its reach like a terrified snake. Having overshot the lion in its eagerness, the cat stumbles and looks around as if shocked at its failed attack. You generously click your tongue to help reorient it. The cat whips its head around at the sound. You're slightly taken aback by the intensity of its stir on the yarn, but you persist. You wiggle the yarn again encouragingly. You wiggle the yarn again encouragingly, and yes, maybe a little tauntingly. This time the cat anticipates the yarn's upward dodge and leaps up to swipe at it, but you're already one step ahead, puppeting the yarn to dance gracefully out of reach once more. No! Come on, you can do it. It's a little condescending, but you can't seem to help it. For some reason, it feels a little good knowing the feline down a peg or two, knocking him down. At least it seems to be enjoying itself. You hope, anyway. Certainly. You keep going. The cat's movements have gotten more aggressive. It must be getting frustrated. You could swear it nearly took a shot at your eye that last time. It had jumped so high and erratically. You've been keeping the yarn in constant motion, afraid to slow down. Your wrist is starting to get tired. The cat doesn't seem to be losing any energy, though. It's like it's getting faster and faster. Ugh. Flick. Ugh! Your wrist finally cramps sharply, making you lose control of the yarn's motion as the tip of it brushes slightly against your stomach. Oh no! Ah! Pain rips low across your torso, into your torso. Oh! Blood pours out of your mouth! I'm sleepy? Okay, I'm a little sleepy. In a daze, you look down and see red blooming slowly along the bottom of your shirt, around the tears and the tears in the fabric. Fluffy, what the fuck? Ah! You watch as long, thick ropes of... Oh no! Something pour out from under your shirt into a blade heap on the floor at your feet. Oh no! A single red streaked rope still hangs from you, connecting you to all that mess. Are those your... You crumple to the ground and topple onto your side. Your vision has gone blurry, but... No, Fluffy. You can just make out the shape of something small and a deep inky black as it walks over and inspects your... Oh god, they're your intestines. Before it starts giddily rolling around... Oh my god. Before it starts to giddily roll around in the mass of your bloody insides next to you. Oh. Darkness falls over you. The cat sounds happy. Nonsensically, you wonder where the yarn has gone, but there's really no need to worry about it. The cat seems content with the next best thing. Ending 11 at the end of your rope? Jeez, dude. You're walking. Right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. And you're actually glad that you did. Oh, shit, okay, so it is taking him home. Do something with the cat. Clean the cat. Upon giving it a second look, yes, the cat isn't clean. Isn't exactly clean. Not surprising, since up until you brought it home, it's been sitting in a dirty old box. Holy. Yeah, so it does get a little gory at times. Should be fine. Nah, the guy we were playing as is probably a bad guy or something. For real? In an alley full of scattered garbage. You find out everything eventually. Alright. For who knows how long. Oh yeah, it was garbage. You've heard that cats can keep themselves clean. But maybe this is one of those times that little human help. Couldn't hurt. Sorry, I don't know why I'm so tired. I'm yawning. Sheesh. You head into the bathroom and set things up, trying to remember how to wash a cat. You're definitely no expert, but you think the best way to get a cat clean would be... carefully. You think careful is the way to go. Cats aren't always fond of water, so your dad will be a fan of an excessive amount of it. So you pick up the cat and place it gently in the sink before turning on the water. The cat is startled, but ultimately doesn't try to run away. Nice. You lather your hands with some soap and carefully give the cat a thorough half scrub, half massage. After a few minutes, you rinse the cat completely and gather it up in a blanket, drying it. Then you take a brush and carefully run it through the cat's fur. The cat seems like it's in heaven as you brush it. Some hairs are sticking to you, but you don't mind. Uh-oh. In fact, quite a lot of fur is sticking on you. Uh-oh. Am I going to be turned into a cat? You try to brush it away, but it won't come off. Guess you're up next for a bath yourself. You try to ignore the fur and finish with the cat quickly, but more hair keeps sticking to you. Your hands, your arms. Before you realize it, they're covered in fur that won't come off. It's thick enough that you try to just yank it off, but... ow, what? Pain lances to the spot you tugged at. Upon closer inspection, you see that the hair is growing out of you. You can actually feel it now. Fur growing out of your back, your neck, your face, your eyes, your tongue. Oh no, it's even growing inside your throat like a fur ball. As you collapse, start to choke on the thickening fur in your esophagus. The cat leans up to lap at the fur growing in your forehead, grooming your hair as thoroughly as you did for it earlier. You think it'd be sweet if you weren't currently losing air. Still, feels nice at least to be looked after and cared for in some way. even if it's just for a little while longer. The cat's careful grooming is the last thing you feel before you're no longer able to breathe. Self-care buddies. Oh, okay. The furry ending? Shut up. I want to take him home. Because even though he's evil and he keeps trying to kill me, he is kind of adorable. The cat looks hungry, so you decide to feed it. You're regretting not stopping for food earlier, as you don't have much left. Grocery shopping day is tomorrow, after all. You head to the kitchen and click your tongue, ensuring the cat follows after you. It leaps nimbly onto the kitchen counter and watches as you search for meal options. Let's see. You find some things you expect. A can of tuna in the pantry, some leftover meatloaf in the fridge, and... uh-oh. Huh, what's that? Is that us? You realize there's a tightly sealed Tupperware on the bottom shelf of the fridge. You don't recognize it. A foul odor is leaking from the container. Whatever is inside can't be saved for human consumption. Uh-oh. But the cat seems excited about it, practically salivating over it. Still, you're the caretaker here. You're the one who needs to decide what's best to feed a hungry cat. So you'll feed it. Should I pick the mystery food? What should I pick, guys? Chat? I'm gonna feed him the mystery food. If you guys don't vote, I got you. Mystery food it is. Oh, tuna. Why the tuna? Didn't he not like the tuna? Okay, tuna it is. Cat's like fish, right? Shrugging, you take out the tuna for the cat and the meatloaf for yourself. You put the frankly ominous container back in the fridge. The cat looks a little disappointed. I don't know why you delete. I don't know either, nerd cat. I don't know why you delete your message. It's tough. You'll need to dispose of that weird whatever it is later. You open the tuna and spoon it onto a small saucer. You put the saucer on the kitchen counter next to the cat. You don't think you should be encouraging it to eat up here there. But you figure it'll make up for electing not to feed it to the toxic goop it wanted. The toxic goop. The cat looks like it finds the tuna acceptable. You'll take it. Eat up, kitty. As the cat digs into its meal, you go about heating up the meatloaf in the microwave. While saying the time, you hear... You turn and see that the plate is completely empty. Wow. Whoa, that was quick. You need to pace yourself. Uh-oh. What the? You watch baffled as the cat continues to hiccup, causing bubbles? The bubbles fly out of its mouth. Okay. That's okay. You can process this. It's not completely out of the realm of what's possible, right? Right. That's not to think too hard about it. Soon enough, the room is full of floating bubbles. The cat releases a final tiny bubble for yawning and laying down right there on the counter. Well, glad you enjoyed it. The bubbles haven't left the room or popped. They seem to be pretty resilient. Wait, what? What's that? As one of the bubbles floats up closer to you, you see there's actually something inside of it. A tiny, furry fish? This is getting weirder and weirder. Still, you can't help but marvel at the impossible wonder in front of you. You lift a hand. I wouldn't touch it if I were you, buddy. You extend a finger towards a bubble. Carefully press it against the surface. Ah, it bit me! The little fish inside lashes out, viciously sinking tiny fangs in your finger. It doesn't really hurt that much at first, but then... Ah! Ow, what? Pain starts to climb from your finger to the rest of your hand. Past your wrist. Could it be some kind of venom? You fling your arm around in an attempt to dislodge the fish, but... Ah! You accidentally knock your arm into several of the bubbles floating around. More tiny ravenous fish latch onto your flesh. You stumble back out of pain in a sudden bout of dizziness, only to bump into more bubbles. More fish digging their teeth into your back. Ugh. It hurts. You're getting dizzy. You've got to get out. You deliriously try to stumble out of the kitchen. But the entire room is filled with the deadly bubbles. By the time you collapse to the ground, you're absolutely covered in tiny, angry little fish. Your legs, your torso, your arms, your face. The pain is unbearable. You can feel it in your skin, your teeth, and your eyes, and your hair, and it's so consuming you can't even feel yourself convulsing or crying. You don't black out. Your eyes are still rolling up into your skull when you gasp out your last breath. Ending 8 fish out of water. Jeez Louise. God damn, that was a terrible decision. Holy moly. Okay, let's do something with the cat. And this time we're gonna feed the cat some goop. Mystery food. Is this really a good idea? Ugh, fine. I guess if this is what you wanted. You open the container and... Oh! You just barely managed to keep from throwing up. But just barely. The stench is overwhelming. Yeah. Give me a minute. You hazard to look at the contents of the container, but... You honestly can't understand what you're supposed to be looking at. Everything is just mashed together. What exactly everything consists of is a mystery. You're more than happy to keep unsolved. Different shapes, different sizes, different textures. Not the color, though. All of it is the same color. The most unfortunate looking shade of gray you've ever seen. We'll try not to feed it the tuna then, yeah. Tinted with a nauseatingly wet green film over the top. Ugh. Am I supposed to serve it this, or, as is, or am I supposed to warm it up? You don't really know how to serve it. Feed it chocolate? I don't know about that. Any utensil or place that touches this is getting thrown out immediately. No exceptions. Your hands are going to be scrubbed with soap and hot water within an inch of their lives after this. You decide against putting this crap in your microwave. You doubt it would taste or smell any better warm. Not wanting to hold it anymore, you shake your head and practically toss the container next to the cat on the counter. The cat enthusiastically drives into the oh my goodness. The cat enthusiastically dives for the toxic-looking sludge, sniffing it as if savoring the scent. You turn to the fridge and close it. You've lost your appetite. You're about to head to the bathroom to wash your hands for the next hour or so when... Munch? Ah! Ow! A sharp pain on your foot causes you to stumble. You catch yourself in the kitchen sink and look down to see what the tip of your sock is. Red. And the red is still slowly spreading to the rest of your sock. Are you bleeding? You reach down and pull off your sock to see the damage. Ah! Your middle toe is gone. It's just gone. A stump is left in its place. Instead of leaking blood onto the floor. Oh, you clumsily step back as if it would help you get away from what you were seeing. The blood trail simply follows your movements. 911. You have to call 911. Phone, where's the... your tongue is... no. What's that? Oh. You still look over to the cat still eating, completely unbothered by your suffering. Not bothered to try and stop the blood from dripping out of your mouth. Oh, you keep watching in a daze as the cat happily chews at a gross piece of... Wait, that's... You look more closely at the mystery food in the cat's jaws. It looks vaguely familiar. It looks like a tongue? Before you can even think or do anything to stop it, the cat dives into the container again and bites into a piece that kind of looks like... Oh! You collapse to the floor, clutching your torso. You writhe around, and the blood-streaked child is crying. Something inside you just... Ah! Blood pours out of the deep inside you. You weakly try to reach up to the cat on the counter above you. Your vision blurs from the effort, from the pain, from your tears, from... Ugh. You fall limply back to the floor. You're leaking blood all over from all over. Your foot, your mouth, your insides, your eye sockets. Oh my goodness. You can feel your life fading away too. That's fine. If it means not feeling the pain of losing another part of you, then hopefully the cat will take its time eating your eyeballs. I'll give you time to just... Anytime you are what you eat. Ugh. Ew, it's so yucky, dude. That is so yucky. You're walking, right, of course. It's the first time in a while that you felt like going out. Boo. Sadly, as cute as the cat is, you'd never take this thing home with you. Whoa. You just can't take it home with you. You're a responsible adult. Aww. You are, with rent and bills to pay for, not to mention you need to buy food to survive too. There's no way you could care for a cat long term, right? You'd be surprised. You can barely afford this little outing on your day off. What to do? You are not ready. On second thought, take cat home. Well, why not, right? You barely... Aww. Should I take a nap? You're a little tired from the events of the day. I am kind of tired, actually, IRL. Wow, I'm not trustworthy, RCB says, after telling Nerdcat and me to feed the cat chocolate. That's a terrible idea. Nerdcat trusts me so much, by the way. Making life-changing choices like committing to the responsibility of caring for another creature really wears you out. You could definitely use a nap. You head to your room and get dressed in your pajamas before you decide to grab a glass of water from the kitchen. You head back to your bedroom ready for a much-needed nap. Only for the cat to race past you through the open door and jump on the middle of the bed. It takes its time kneading at the sheets before settling down and closing its eyes. My cat does this a lot. Aww. Well, that was fast. You frown thoughtfully. Now that your mind's on it, you find yourself really craving a nap in your own bed. There's no way you're settling for sleeping on the couch, certainly not the armchair. Which means you should sleep next to the cat. You shrug. What the harm? Oh, I don't know. You shrug. What's the harm in sharing the bed, right? You both have had a long day, after all. You try to carefully avoid jostling the cat as you lay down, but it immediately scoots over and curls up against you anyway. You smile. Aww, sweet dreams are made of these. You feel like you slept there a long time. You feel a warm weight on your back, but you don't see the... Oh, mystery solved then. You feel comfortable? You consider getting up. But as soon as the thought enters your head, your mind fills with static and a deep sense of disapproval? Not yet, then. Okay. The cat, jostled by your attempts at movement, kneads painfully at your back before settling down again and falling back asleep. You fall back into slumber, too. It's night. You want to get up. Ow! Claws dig into your back like a warning. Tomorrow, then, right? It's morning. You'll be late for work. But the cat doesn't budge. You don't even try to get up this time. Uh-oh. You just close your eyes and drift off again. It's the next day. Since the last several days. Or has it been weeks? Or longer? You're not quite sure. You're hungry. You don't know how long you've been lying down. You feel sore on your back, but also on your stomach, your arms, your face. Everywhere. You can't remember your last meal. The last time you drank anything. You've been sleeping all this time, but you feel exhausted. More tired than you think you've ever felt in your life. Feels like a giant hand is pressing you into the bed. You can't remember the last time you even considered moving. But somehow you know that you need to go back to sleep anyway. Everything will be fine if you just go back to sleep. You think you're hallucinating when the cat finally stirs. It stretches languidly before hopping off your back. You hear its feet paddling through your still open bedroom door. It steps fading down the hall. You don't open your eyes. You don't move. You're afraid you don't remember how. You're afraid that the static will return if you try. But you eventually do try. You try to prop yourself up on your arms, thinner than you've ever seen it. Then you think you should be possible. Oh no. Ah! The arm snaps under the weight of your body and crumbles to dust on the bed sheets. It doesn't hurt in the slightest. As if even the nerves have dried up and become as useless as, well, as useless as you feel in general. Just how long have you been lying in bed? You don't have much time to think about it. Your failed attempt at sitting up sends you tumbling over the side of the bed like a rag doll. Crack. Oh. But you think you're probably closer to being a ceramic doll, as your body shatters instantly upon impact with the floor. Your head rolls towards the door, letting you watch as the rest of your strong body parts crack and crumble, and turn to broken ruin as your consciousness begins to fade. The cat strolls into view, then poking and prodding at the remains of your brittle limbs. Bad kitty, you try to say. But you think your jaw might have snapped off earlier as well. Ugh. Almost as if sensing your attention, the cat walks over to you. Well, your head at least. And you watch with your final conscious seconds as it lays down, curling its body around you. Aww. It feels warm. Well, maybe another nap couldn't hurt. I gotta take a nap. I'm really tired and I don't know why. I'll finish this game, by the way. Ending 6, just a cat nap. That's crazy. I will finish this game. Probably, I don't exactly know when. I'd like to say tomorrow, but we'll see. I will be back, though. See you guys next time. This game is wacky.